Alright, welcome back, folks, to what may be the least, dramatic return ever. Because all I'm just gonna do is, well, come back to do what I promised I would finish, which is, doing the Claire A campaign of Resident Evil 2. Now, the footage may look pretty drastically different. I'm hoping that it's actually still recording. I just got a no signal thing right there. But shit. But yeah, this time I'm playing on the actual PlayStation 1 instead of the PC version, and not even the PS2, which I also own. But a friend of mine gave me a PS1 with certain capabilities, so I'm using it to play Resident Evil 1. Or sorry, not Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, but Claire's side. So okay, now I don't have to worry about the... I don't have to worry about the issues that I had with the saves. I don't have to worry about control problems. I don't have to worry about mistranslated text. This time I can just play the game as it is. So, yes. I think this actually might be kind of interesting because it'll actually show you two drastically different versions. My first run with Leon being on the PC, which has a lot of benefits, most notably the ability to just skip doors. But this one, I think, has its own little charms and limitations. Although, that being said, the most interesting port is the N64 one, which I don't own. But let's get to it. Normal. Also, my setup to play on old games has now changed drastically, as I am actually playing on an old shitty CRT with the colors wrong. So if I say that something is ridiculously dark, it is on my end, but might not be on yours.
Occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon City. It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation in the affair. The case was apparently closed, thanks to the efforts of STARS members Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine. But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
Finally here.
That guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? Look, I'm sorry I bothered you, okay? Just don't come any closer. Are you listening? Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down! We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer. There!
Buckle up. Okay. on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Hey, could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you. You okay?
Still in one piece.
Hey! That maniac's gonna whip us! Claire!
Leon!
I'm okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
They were parted by an unescapable destiny. This is the beginning of the worst of their worst nightmare. It's funny that Resident Evil 2 kind of starts off at like a million miles an hour by choosing to like start with action. However, apparently I've heard people say this is a big complaint about the game because some people have this as their first Resident Evil game, and because of because of the kind of high-octane beginning, they could never get used to the controls, and so they struggled through it a bit in an excessive manner.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Don't shoot! I'm a human!
Ooh. Sorry about that, babe. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I ain't got no clue, darling. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
I'm not a fan of the way this guy is talking to Claire. That's more because, like, he sounds like a combination of someone being flirty, but also, like, someone talking to their daughter, which is the most uncomfortable kind of combination there is.
But don't you worry, girlie. You'll be safe in here. I'm keeping a close eye on things.
I'm keeping a close eye on things. See, now I'm just kind of thinking of Stalker angles, because I've been thinking of the DDP, Stalker storyline. So, like, when he said that, all I could think of was, like, I've got a lot. He's like... But, yeah, I was gonna say that, at one point he says, don't worry about being far away. I've got a nice, long lens on my camera. Alright, so, I don't know if I'm gonna go for this. Okay, no, I'm gonna escape. I was thinking about getting his weapon, because you can get it, and it is the earliest I believe you can get the weapon, which is either the crossbow or the shotgun. But it doesn't seem like it's worth it for me. There is specific maneuvering you can do here to get around, to get right through that gate. It looks like you can't get through there. You can. It's just really specific. It's just really precise. I'm trying to get them to feign a grab. Shoot. Yeah, manipulating the AI on these guys is really tricky. Yeah. Although it's quite hilarious, having only watched Dawn of the Dead recently, how like being attacked by zombies was treated very differently. Like you could take on one just by pushing them away, but once there were more than that, it was very tricky to take care of to protect yourself. Whereas in this one zombie is already really hard to get around, because most of the time they'll just lomp onto you and just start munching. And once there's two, it becomes like a combo system. It's like you get munched on, then munched on again. Oh dear. We might see that here. No! You asshole! Who the fuck was Alex? Because I just noticed somebody wrote their name on the wall. Oh dear. Alright, I'm hoping to not accidentally be repeating myself from my previous playthrough, but I believe my previous playthrough may have been over a year and a half. No, I think it was actually 2 years ago. But yeah. Oh dear. I don't know whether or not Brad Vickers only shows up if you don't, shit, how do I... Okay. No, that's not it. Fuck. Oh, it's circle, shit. Oh, fuck. I don't know if Brad Vickers only shows up if you, like, don't kill anybody or you don't pick up anything. But I'm trying to see if I can get him. Oh, fuck, no, I don't think I can because I picked up something in the gun shop. Oh, dear. Okay. Fuck. Oh, look at him put that way. Oh, shit. Fuck. And I got the slow struggle now. We may be going back to the start. I'm not repeating my commentary, I'm just gonna show gameplay footage. And then just get my raw ass reactions. Okay, now, the moment of truth. Did I get Brad Vickers? I don't think I did. Nope. Okay, so yeah. The way you get Brad Vickers here is that you... from the start of the area, I believe you don't pick up any items and you don't kill any zombies. Or, like, you don't fire your weapon. Or, no, yeah, I think it's you just don't kill any zombies, because it has to be that even if you use a knife, it won't work. Okay. So now I gotta hunt for health, and I needlessly avoided ammo. So I'm a little bit more up Schitt's Creek without a paddle than usual. Okay. So now, Raccoon City Police Department. Are we safe, or are we more fucked than we ever knew? I gotta say, this place actually looks really nice on my shitty CRT. But that's because, like, the color saturation is ridiculous. Like, it's absurd on the CRT. Whereas I can see on the live feed that it is much lower. Hell, hang on. Boom! Okay. And whoop. If I'm taking my own audio cues and actually editing this carefully, as I normally would, now that I have work, it's a bit more tricky. But, if I did that, and everything turned out fine, then for a brief moment, you should have seen ridiculous color saturation. Ah, shit. And... okay, should I save? I believe I have like 1 or 2 save files on this. Let's see. Yep. Oh, that's weird. I just noticed that both of those are... oh no, I think those are both completed files, but they like restart to the beginning of the scenario, of the first scenario instead of the second one. So yeah, this is Claire Scenario A, which is essentially the first campaign, but with Claire, which makes for minor differences.
Hang in there. Are you the only officer left in the building?
Who are you?
Claire Redfield. I'm looking for my brother Chris.
We lost contact with him over 10 days ago. Chris, Jill, Barry. Every last STARS team member has disappeared. We should have listened to them.
What happened?
About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving these zombie-like creatures. in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything, at the risk of their own lives. But no one believed them.
Are you okay?
Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
But...
Just go.
Okay. Just hang in there. I'll be back soon.
Well, yep, Andy locked us out. So yeah, limping along, and we got to figure out how to make ourselves well, stay alive, of course. So I don't know how I'm gonna differentiate this run from the other one. I might just start trying to kill more things than usual. So use the computer. Use the blue key card, and I should throw it away after this use. I recall the door on the left, or the one that's closer to the police door entrance. That one has like a lot more health items, but it also has a lot more enemies in general. So let's see if I can take care of it, because the other one I know for a fact has a liquor. Oh wait, but it also has a safe room where I can find a chest with stuff. Okay, I'll get items out of the chest and look around to see if I can get anything else. And document. Police memorandum. See if I can speed read this. This letter is just to inform everyone about the recent movement of equipment that has happened during the precinct rearrangement. The safe with 4-digit lock has been moved from the STARS office on the 2nd floor to the Eastern office on the 1st floor. 2236. Raccoon Police Department Liaison Department. Raccoon Police Liaison Department. So okay. So that one, the combination is 2236. Alright. Before I went for the kind of chill, let me read things slowly so that they kind of sound like a narrator, but I think it kind of lost its steam halfway through. Yeah, this is the other benefit of Claire. Apparently, she must have been in contact with Jill as the master of unlocking, because she also has a lockpick. I believe Leon has a lighter, which is actually very weird, because Leon, I don't believe, is ever confirmed to be a smoker. He just likes fucking with things. He just burnt. Maybe he became a cop to cover up his trail in arson. Alright. So, what I'm about to do is try to gun down this entire squadron of, I think, like 4 or 5 zombies that just immediately lunges at you. Ah, shit. And I'm gonna try to specifically target one of them, because worst comes to worst, I want to be able to run at the door behind myself. Alright, that guy is dead. These guys all have very nice matching sweaters. Okay. Come on. Wait, yeah! Woo! Outmaneuver, dog! I was like, okay, one of them's stunned so they can't lunge at me, and the other one looks like it's just close enough that I can actually run past it. Alright, is he dead? I think I turned off my auto-aim, actually. Like a jackass. Shasta. Oh, okay, so it's just fucking... Okay, so yeah, now I have auto-aim. I don't want to play without it because it's a pain in the ass to do it otherwise. Alright. So yeah, survived the room of dangerous monsters. Out of that with the skin of our teeth, but a lot less bullets. This next area, I think, has a lot more zombies, but more of them are behind desks and stuff. So I should be able to avoid more of them. 2, 3, 4. Stunned? Okay. Oh dear. I don't know if he's dead or just playing at it. Crumb. Okay, slightly around that guy's arm so he won't lunge at me. And attracted that guy out of there. He's not dead! Wait. Wait, really? He's dead? Okay, good. See who's here. Fuck. Things are slightly harder to see on my end. Oh, fuck. Ink ribbon. Books! No, nothing! Alright. Oh, shit. Oh, man, I'm gonna have trouble getting out of here. I remember the combo. It's damn it! It's 2236. I didn't even need to look at my phone for that. Okay, so I'm gonna need the grenade launcher to make actual use out of that. Police station map, that's gonna be helpful. Okay, I gotta check behind this guy's desk, because I remember there's something, but I can't remember what. Yes! Like, I thought there were healing items in here, which should make things safer. More healing items. I think this guy has a weed stash back here. Alright, his stash has been bashed. And outmaneuvered. Alright, well, not really outmaneuvered. Okay, heart key. And this one, I believe, is also locked. No, okay, I think this one is actually locked. The door above it is locked from the outside. Let's see. I keep going into that menu. So, wow, I'm completely full. I think I haven't gotten hit as soon as I got in that room. So, this one, I believe, you have to be on the other side to unlock it. Yep. Okay. I believe, time beforehand, I don't know if I'd really discuss this at length, but I noticed that there is a bit of a comeback of, Simpy for games that, or at least, for appeal for games that have kind of nuanced controls, and I kind of feel like a bit of it is the burnout with so many games controlling very similarly. Like, somebody pointed out, like, God damn it. Okay, well, at least his fucking head's off. But, like, a lot of games have just, the weird mix of Gears of War and Uncharted-style controls. So it's like, just any game that doesn't have that but works in 3D, I think people are now sort of finding just something more refreshing about the game. I sort of see that too myself, as I'm now playing a lot of just experimental PS1 games where I'm not gonna say like, oh, all of them are good, but all of them are interesting in weird ways. Because now if a game is really boring, like, or like if a game doesn't meet up to its potential, then it's using really common control scheme, it leaves such a little impression that a lot of people have just been pining for the days of games that, like, of games where, like, the experience of playing them is memorable. Like, I recently just beat, Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, which has things about it that are good, but is overall just a very janky-ass game. And it's like, it's not good, but it's really interesting. Alright. Not sure how much more ammo I have, so I may be getting myself 20 types of fucked. So yeah, just taking the completely different route, because this is not how I usually go about this area. And I just want to play these areas in different ways, because this is an area I would come to much later, once I knew for a fact that I could handle it. And now I can free a slot so that I can get a healing item. Isn't that wonderful? I probably should have put away my knife. Knives are a lot better in this game than they are in Remake, but yeah, they're always really bad. It's just sort of a last resort thing. Alright, so this is the room where somebody breaks through. So, okay. Oh dear. So yeah, I gotta get to the other side. It's always one of those things about games like this, which are control limited, that can get very frustrating and is part of the reason why these sort of things did get phased out. But it's like, stuff that feels like you should be able to do, or Claire or Leon should be able to do, it's just like, I can't do them because the controls won't let me. And that can be very, very frustrating. Like, I recently played D on the PlayStation 1, and that's because everything is so locked on in that game, you can't fucking move faster, and like, that's fine sometimes for like getting into the atmosphere, but after a while it just grates on you like, fucking hell, let me move faster, goddammit. Alright. Alrighty then. And so now let's go into the route I actually knew would actually... I'm saying actually too much. Let's go back to the route that I knew the first time would lead to more positive results, but I just didn't really want to explore. Okay, what can I put away? So, I actually want to save, but... So I'm going to put this away last. Gotta put away these two because they're not really that functional right now. Put away one of my healing items because when one of them is full, 100%, you don't really need more than one. Actually, you don't even need, yeah, you don't need more than one. That's more in line with what I was just saying. Okay. So back on track. Going to save for safety. Safety, if you will. Yeah. I remember me being kind of safe here. It reminds me of the fact that initially when I was planning to do the Claire campaign, I was going to do actually a speedrun of it. Just learning the speedrun, but I kind of felt like this isn't the sort of game that for me to try speedrunning. And either way, like with speedrunning, I always have kind of a passive interest. Like, I like a lot of the techniques, but I'm not sure if I would have the rigidity or patience to keep doing it again and again and again. Anyway, so just gonna take what with me. Just gonna take a relatively low amount of stuff with me into the next room. Yeah, I love atmospheric stuff like that. Like, a big thing with me in Resident Evil isn't the fact that I think it's scary all the time, it's more that I enjoy the atmosphere of it. It's something that I still have been enjoying even while watching old movies. To me, aren't scary, but it's like, whoa, that looks cool. I'm wondering if that was meant to be slow motion, given how frickin' slow he was fighting. Jesus. What? The combo? Jesus. Liquor from Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Well, that was weird. I just kind of, like, went to a wall and was just like, fuck off. I'm not dealing with you, you asshole. But I have to deal with that asshole. Because when you don't deal with assholes, ugh, things get really nasty. Anyway, the door here is a spade key. I kind of like the unified themes with some of the Resident Evil keys. Like the fact that these are all card key numbers. Or like these are all symbols of playing cards. And whereas in the other game it was all I believe it was all just medieval sort of things. Time for a speed read. Operation report. The Raccoon City Police Department was unexpectedly attacked by zombies. Many have been injured and even more killed. During the attack, our communications equipment was destroyed and we no longer have contact with the outside. We have decided to carry out an operation with the intent of rescuing as many possible survivors as well as to prevent this disaster from spreading beyond Raccoon City. The details of the operation are as follows. Security of armaments and ammunitions. Chief Irons has voiced concern regarding the issue of terrorism due to a series of recent unresolved incidents. On the very On the very day before the zombies' attack, he made the decision to relocate all the weapons to scattered intervals throughout the building as a temporary measure to prevent their possible seizure. Unfortunately, this decision has made it extremely difficult for us to locate all the ammunition caches. It has been our top priority to recover these scattered caches to unlock the weapon storage. As stated earlier, it will be extremely difficult to secure all the ammunition. However, a considerable supply still remains in the underground weapon storage. Unfortunately, the person in charge of the key card used to access the weapon storage is missing and we have been unable to locate the key. One of the breakers went down during the battle, and the electronic locks are not functioning in certain areas. It has become a top priority to restore the power in the power room and secure those locks. Recorder David Ford. Holy shit, how much is this is fucking in here? Alright, so 3 pages. Operation report September 27th. 1 p.m. The west barricade has been broken through and another exchange ensued. We sheltered the injured in the confiscation room on the 12th floor temporarily. 12 more people were injured in the battle. Recorder David Ford. Additional report. 3 additional people... Additional twice? Oh, so that wasn't me just fucking up. 3 additional people were killed following the sudden appearance of an as of yet unknown creature. This creature is identified by missing patches of skin and razor-like claws. However, its most distinguishing characteristic is its lance-like tongue, capable of piercing a human torso in an instant. Their numbers as well as their location remain unknown. We have tentatively named this creature the Licker and are currently in the process of developing a countermeasure to deal with this new threat. God damn, that was a report for damn sure. That was not a newspaper article. And this is the plan of attack that I'm assuming failed. Would have been really cool if, like, Leon and Claire got drastically different dialogue. Like, if this is like, oh yeah, we went over this yesterday. It looks like none of it went through. So, oh, fuck, I don't have a lighter. Shit, I think you get a lighter in the next save room. So, let's see what we can get here. Or, I guess let's see what we can get in the next couple of rooms. I know the next room has like 3 zombies in it, which makes it really tricky to deal with. And how many bullets do I have? I can deal with maybe one of them. Shoot. Which one do I deal with? Damn it. Oh good, double stun. Fuck. Okay. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shit. These guys are speeding up. Fuck, I can't see. Yeah, this is the other reason why this shit went out of fashion. Fuck. Damn, I wasted 8 bullets and couldn't take care of one of them because when he fell, the other 2 took the bullets. Okay, so I gotta find a lighter and a couple of other things. Oh, another report to read. Getting enough breath to do this is actually really tricky. Ah, man. Operation Report 2. Operation Report September 28th. Early morning, 2:30 a.m. Zombies overran the operation room and we lost another battle broke out. We lost 4 more men, including David. We're down to 4 people, including myself. We failed to secure the weapons cache and hope for our survival continues to diminish. We won't last much longer. We agreed upon a plan to escape through the sewer. There is a path from the precinct underground to the sewage treatment disposal plant. We should be able to access the sewers through here. The only drawback is that there's no guarantee the sewage disposal plant is free of any possible dangers. We know our chances in the sewers are slim, but anything is better than simply waiting here to die. In order to buy more time, we locked the only door leading to the underground, which is located in the eastern office. We left the key behind the western office since it's unlikely that any of those creatures will have the intelligence to find it and unlock the door. I pray that this operation report will be helpful to whomever may find it. Recorder, Elliot Edward. That name sounds really familiar. Elliot. Ooh, yes, handgun bullets, and let's combine. I wonder if does Leon's gun also have yeah, this is the key that would have Brad Vickers' thing would have unlocked. But yeah. Okay, I'll save a little bit later, see what else I can find here. Please tell me there's a freaking lighter here. Nope, just a film development area. Okay. So as soon as I open those doors, I will have at least one guy on my tail. I want to see if I can get rid of him. Because, with the way this area is made, I don't think more than one should come after me. Shit. Two. Shit. Oh, wait, I can knock his head off. Okay. So I guess I can hit two. Jesus Christ, really? Man, they all just came over like freaking pariahs. Or I guess like zombies. Alright. So yeah, it looks like normal is more forgiving than I remember it. So yeah, this area is one you're gonna want to clear out. I think I tried like do it last time, just not clearing it out, and it was just like a regret of everything I'd ever done in my life. It was just like everything came to this moment and I fucked it up. Because this room will just, I think this is the room you have to go across the most. I don't really need, well, I might need two. But yeah, I'm gonna save once for safety. I think, remember what I was saying about, like, people getting sick? Oh, of course this is a fucking... I just realized that with the scenario, or with the 0 saves, of course it's actually our New Game Plus. Or New Game Plus, because the only time they do that is when you... is when you have to play the game, or is when you've, saved from a completed file. And of course they're gonna tell you what file you're about to play, not the one you already did. But yeah, I think an issue with people had was the fact that it was commonplace. Not the fact that it existed, but the fact that it was commonplace. You know, as I said, it's the current control scheme that's very popular is functional. It's just that it's so commonplace that it can make sort of experiences overlap in ways that are kind of needless. And it encourages a certain playstyle that may not necessarily fit. It's like, oh, you have the Uncharted style controls, and why don't you have Uncharted style combat? You know, like, I think Resident Evil, if it was a style onto itself and nobody really imitated it, I don't think it ever would have gotten negativity for its controls. Or I think it would have gotten negativity, it just wouldn't have gotten widespread negativity as it got. Then again, Resident Evil, a big problem with it was that around the time that it made the transition to an action game, it was primarily on the GameCube, and like a lot of people have been very positive on the HD remasters of Remake and Resident Evil 0. Which, first of all, any positivity around Resident Evil 0 weirds me out, because I did not like that game very much when I played it. All that being said, the ending did give me like a big yeah kind of moment. Alright, so I should meet up with Leon here. Oh no, like, whoever comes here first, whoever plays first is gonna come here, and then the other guy, gets greeted. There we go, grenade launcher. Some of the zombie effects with the grenade launcher are kind of neat. Same with the shotgun. It's just that, why would you use the grenade launcher, or sorry, why would you use the grenade launcher on a regular enemy when you could use it on, say, a, what's it called? Like a bigger enemy. Picture of a young man, there's a good chance it's her boyfriend. Jill? Because the only women in, stars were Jill and Rebecca, so they're implying Rebecca as a boyfriend. Or Jill might. Seems like a weird thing they would bring up. You're reading your brother's diary, Claire. Come on. Chris's diary. August 8th. I talked to the chief today again. Or once again, but he refused to listen to me. I know for certain that Umbrella conducted T-virus research in that mansion. Anyone infected turns into a zombie. But the entire mansion went up in that explosion, along with any incriminating evidence. Since Umbrella employs so many people in town, nobody is willing to talk about the incident. It looks like I'm running out of options. August 17th. We've been receiving a lot of local reports about strange monsters appearing at random throughout the city. This must be the work of Umbrella. August 24th. With the help of Jill and Barry, I've finally obtained information vital to this case. Umbrella has begun research on the new G virus, a variation of the original T virus. Haven't they done enough damage already? We talked it over and decided to fly to the main Umbrella headquarters in Europe. I won't tell my sister about this trip because doing so could put her in danger. Please forgive me, Claire. And this is the symbol for the statue in the main room. Oh, Leon doesn't come out here? Oh, I think it's like something gets printed. Whatever. Okay, since this is gonna be along the way anyway, might as well do this. I think I did this the first time, but it's one of the weirdest Easter eggs I've ever heard of. If you just search this desk, I can't remember if it's 51 times or 52 times, but you get a weird-ass picture. And I believe this head desk, if anyone's supposed to occupy it, it would be Wesker. But that being said, Wesker at this point should have been dead 3 months ago. So I don't know if they just didn't want to clean up his shit or something. That might be why it's so messy. They just kind of left crap all over the place. So after this, I'll have to look around in the surrounding areas and see what's up. And here's the film. That would have been hilarious if that would actually get Leon to come in. It's like, whoa, what did you find? I'll be sure to develop this. Hope you guys remember fax machines. Federal Police Investigation. Oh my god, really? Federal Police Department Internal Investigation Report. Mr. Chris Redfield, Raccoon City Police Department Stars Division. As per your request, we have conducted our internal investigation and discovered the following information. Regarding the G virus currently under development by Umbrella Incorporated, so far it is unconfirmed that the G virus even exists. We're continuing our investigation. Regarding Mr. Brian Irons, chief of the Raccoon City Police Department, Mr. Irons has allegedly received a large sum of funds in bribes from Umbrella Inc. over the last 5 years. He was apparently involved in the cover-up of the Mansion Lab case, along with several other incidents in which Umbrella appears to have a direct involvement. Mr. Irons has been arrested under suspicion of rape on 2 separate counts during his years as a university student. He underwent psychiatric evaluation as a result of the charges, but was released due to circumstantial evidence as well as phenomenal academic standing. As such, extreme caution is advised when dealing with him. Jack Hamilton, Section Police, Internal Investigation, United States Federal Police Department. So yeah, Mr. Irons sounds like a fucked up gentleman. Okay, so this isn't the point at which Sherry comes up. So, a small ventilation shaft. It's far too small for an adult to fit in there. I think you could go in. No, never mind, you might clatter your knees. Spade key. Although that's one of those things that's like, I think that's one of those things that works in movies, but I don't know if it would work in games. Actually crawling through a tiny vent. Because it does, if you have enough control over what the person's doing and you can show enough expression in their face, you can really get a big sense of desperation in like running away and stuff. But it's the sort of thing as a video game that just makes the characters look goofy. And like you want your player to have confidence in the character they're playing as. Because that's the issue with like a lot of characters. Like this is one thing with what's the name? Lester the Unlikely. You know, a character who plays like crap versus a character where the controls just feel a bit off. Like a character who the controls feel off, you don't necessarily blame it on the person, but if you do blame it on the person, it will just make you annoyed to even have to play as this person. Then again, I found that that's also the case whenever you play a game with a character who, in story, you don't like. So yeah, this whole thing. Recruit. This is one of the weirdest fucking images I've seen in this thing. And is that the standard, Raccoon Police Department, basketball gear? Anyway, so, let's see what we got here. I need the unicorn medal. The red jewel, I'm not sure when I'm gonna need it. I think I need to be on the 2nd floor before I really need to get it. And either way, I don't have the, lighter that that is required to get the 2nd red jewel. That wasn't intentional. So I'm just gonna put this away. I might be able to just put away my handgun for now, actually, because I don't really have to face many enemies, and I'm not gonna get a lot of handgun ammo. So I'm just gonna get the, I'm just gonna use the unicorn coin to get the key that I need. And run past the one person that's here. Alright, I don't know whether or not zombies, like, reach out to grab you. Yeah, they do. Let's see, I believe it's on the 2nd floor where you get the lighter first. Damn it! Got too close. Hey, speaking of the controls, having now played the remaster on Steam, I can say, like, yeah, I could see that kind of control scheme working. Like, where it's like analog stick controls the character relative to the camera position, but in order to maintain consistency, you could always use the D-pad to control tank control style. That combination, I think, actually works really well. And actually, it's one that I've seen before, too. I've used, they used it for Silent Hill, too, I believe. It worked really nicely there as well. Okay, hang on. I want to see if I can bring up my map. Oh, there's no button specific for the map. That was later? Really? Wow, multiple keys here that... Wait, how would I even know if some of these keys need the... Oh, that must mean I didn't check. Shit. Okay. Okay, so... It's actually really nice that they make the, key colors on there, even if you shouldn't really know them. An old fountain. Fountain! Danny No. An old fountain. Something is written here. To obtain the key, open your heart. I'll wait for the unicorn, the beautiful beast. Alright, I'm assuming this is gonna be a red thingy. Yeah. So a lot of the puzzles in Resident Evil are notoriously ridiculous. I kind of feel like they would, make a lot more sense if this game was about ghosts instead of zombies. Because zombies kind of has it tied to sort of sciencey explanation. Which is, for one thing, not the scariest thing. But for another, it makes it so that you could have a lot of ridiculous things and it would make sense as like this is like a representation of someone's whatever. Yeah, I always go kind of back and forth on what fits with Resident Evil. I think Resident Evil has its kind of weird own personality to it. To the point where you can't really change its sort of monsters. Like yeah, it's something that is of itself. If that makes any sense. That if once you go away from it, it's gonna be like, what? This isn't Resident Evil. And specifically, it isn't Biohazard. Okay, so from the outside, here is a shot of how it looks on my end, and how it looks on the feed.
But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments...
Yeah, this is the true way to play it on a shitty monitor. Yeah, something about 3D environments here. They kind of range the gambit from impressively lifelike to just feeling dead. I'm not sure if it's an issue I have with some of the minor cutscenes. I'm not gonna say, oh, they could have done a better job. It's just like, yeah, they probably did as well as they could in some cases. It's like, yeah, it feels dead, but also in the way of like abandoned kind of dead. Or like never here kind of dead. You interrupted my meal! So, from what I understand, the AI of the zombies in the actual game are more sound-based. Like, apparently they'll actually listen to the sound of your footsteps.
Wait! Don't shoot!
I thought that was worth bringing up because apparently, like, I was about to say, oh, they must have been attracted by the bright red jacket. But apparently that's not how they work at all. It's Leon's evil brother. Wear your seatbelt, folks. Could stop you from getting your neck broken. Whee! Well, sucks to be him.